Hello everyone, and welcome to another devlog for our game, Alpaca Rancher. Apologies for the delay between videos. We've been quite wrapped up with some life things, and have spent our free time focused mostly on development. We have a lot to go over this week, so let's get into it. To start out, we've updated the Grasslands zones. We have created 3 maps in total for the Grasslands area. The town, Yarndale, Area 1, also known as Windward Valley, and Area 2, called Green Vine Forest. We're going to start out with these 3 areas and see if additional zones for the Grasslands need to be added. While designing these areas, we found that we were making areas too large, so we shrunk some of the areas down into tighter, more condensed versions that felt much more alive and easier to explore. We have also added more scatter and environment art such as bridges, a waterfall, fences, and some additional tiles to break up the ground. We also added some bug particles to the world, such as a bee and a butterfly for the day, and fireflies for nighttime. We then worked to flesh out the interiors of the buildings we have. I created several more interior scatter items, and James added a few more interior maps as well. We decided to add in a treasure chest collectible. The player will receive a reward for opening these, such as money or items. We've hidden several throughout the Grasslands so far, and will continue to hide them as we build the maps. We hope the player will have as much fun finding them as we had hiding them. We also added wild roots to each map. These are a single, forageable crop that grows randomly around the world and can be fed to your alpacas. We also worked to create a few NPCs. This is the mayor of Yarndale, currently named Albert Packer. We also created a blacksmith character. I'm still working to create other NPCs and their animations. Moving to the player character, we decided to remove the up and down walk cycle directions. After much testing, we found that the 2-directional walk cycle felt much more in line with what we envisioned when we started this project. We also decided to remove the click minigame when gathering. Although it was fun, we felt it didn't fit the overall feeling of the game. We have replaced it with a hold to gather system. We have finally completed the back end of the quest system, as well as outlined the main quests for the Grasslands area. The quest system is only awaiting some visual UI components to be completed, which we will do during our UI overhaul pass. Next, let's discuss a new system we have implemented, teleporters. Now that we have more maps in the game, we thought it would be nice to have a quick way to travel around the map, especially to locations you have already been to, so we decided magical teleporters would fit in well. We first designed the teleporter pad and implemented the glow mechanic. The teleporter glows once it is activated. The player must locate them out in the world and walk over them to unlock them. They will then be activated and ready for use. We have decided to make them cost crystals, which can be found when mining in caves, or the player can purchase them at shops. This may change depending on balancing later. Next are a few miscellaneous items. We have added a few more alpaca variants into the game, and have added a way to spawn alpacas with custom visuals such as particle effects. We are still working to create more alpacas, but ironically, the majority of this work will be done towards the end of development, since we would like to create alpacas specific to the areas in the world. We have also polished up the fishing system, with visible fishing areas marked by fish swimming underwater. Most, if not all of the fish, will be made up of fantasy fruit fish so they can be fed to your alpacas, because as we all know, alpacas do not eat meat. We have updated the crop system once again, hopefully for the final time, and added a few more crops into the game. Along with this, alpacas can now poop when they eat, and their poop can be used as fertilizer for your crops. We will be adding different fertilizer to the game soon, some of which can be purchased from a merchant. We have started to create the next set of maps, which are located in the Crystal Lands. These maps also include cave systems. We are also currently scoping a breeding mechanic for the alpacas. This is not a guaranteed feature, but we would like for it to be in the game. More on these next time. As always, thank you for watching and following along with the development of Alpaca Rancher. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and consider subscribing so you will be notified when we release more. If you are interested in Alpaca Rancher, you can help us out by wishlisting our game on Steam. Links are in the description.